All right, today I want to share a little bit about luck and hard work. And this was prompted by a friend of mine posted on Facebook recently about, do you believe that your success has been had by hard work or luck? And it really made me think about that. And, I kind of wrote a thoughtful post. And I want to share that in the video. So in this video, I'm going to share an analogy about big wave surfing and then a few personal experiences that I've had that really make me believe much more in hard work. But when luck happens, you just got to thank it and appreciate it. So stand by. Hello, Dale Majors here, and if you're new to the channel, welcome. I hope you enjoyed the content. If you do, please like, subscribe, and comment. I would love to have you following along on our journey. So it's for motivated people that want to get ahead, and I share tips on entrepreneurship, on lifestyle and family travel. It's kind of all there. All right, so today we're going to talk about the difference, or just kind of that idea of, are we successful because we're lucky, or hard work, and how do they all play together? And I want to share a few stories and examples. So I responded to my friend's post, luck or hard work, and I said, man, first off, Warren Buffett says we're pretty darn lucky to have grown up in America with the opportunities that we had. So even if you're like at the very bottom of the food chain, just to be born in the late 1900s, year 2000 and after, we're pretty lucky. We're luckier than 99% of those that have come before us. So we're pretty lucky there. So for us to say that even just our circumstance, those of you out there that, at least my American viewers that are watching this, we're pretty lucky. I had great parents, I had a good neighborhood, and I grew up in like a middle class area, one of 9 kids in a 2,200 square foot home, but they loved me. And so I think, man, I'm lucky there. I had a good wrestling coach, lucky. I had great other church leaders, lucky. So did I work hard? Sure, I definitely worked hard. The way that I like to think about it is I think that entrepreneurship and just success in general is kind of like big wave surfing. Because if you're a big wave surfer, just a surfer in general, there might be certain waves that are so easy to get on and stand up on and ride. But if you're really skilled in surfing, you're going to be able to have a much more entertaining and better, longer ride than a novice. So sure, heck, I was like this with BikeWagon. When I first started BikeWagon, I knew nothing about internet retail, but the market was so good that anybody could get into the business and be successful and make money. So if I could go back, as with all the lessons that I have in business now, if I could go back to take advantage of that opportunity again, I would have exploited it so much better. I would have grown the business 5 times what it was because I have so much more perspective and knowledge. So really, we can't control when our wave comes. You can't control waves, but you can control how ready you are to ride the wave and how skilled you are at riding the wave. You can control how much you've practiced, you can control how much you've trained, you can control how long you can hold your breath, you can control all those things, but you can't control market timing. Mark Zuckerberg, had he been born in Nebraska 150 years ago, he may have been a very successful store owner, and he might have had 2 stores or something, right? He would have done some venture, maybe would have been a scientist or something, but he came along in the right time with Facebook. We were all ready, the technology was ready, and there was a big wave, and he was the one that could fill that need. So we can't focus on that, we can't focus just on the wave or on our current results. We have to focus on how ready we are for that. All right, so another story that I want to share that really relates to hard work is when I was on a bike tour in like 2006 in Europe. We saw the running of the bulls, and then from there we wanted to go to Portugal. So we rode from Pamplona to Porto, Portugal, and it was like 500 miles or so. We did that ride, and it was this whole trip I'd been trying to get behind a big truck and get in their draft so it could pull me. So anytime I saw a truck, whether I was in the city or on a country road, when I saw a truck that was like accelerating slow, and I would try to just catch up with that thing so I could get in its draft. And it never worked. I was never fast enough. My bike was loaded down, maybe I'm just not that strong at cycling, but I just couldn't catch them. But there was a time after our Pamplona deal, the running of the bulls, it was great. There was a time on a country road where this like tractor going 20, 25 miles an hour passed us, and my two friends were riding with me, and I was the guy that always would chase the things, and I caught it, and it pulled me like 10 miles, and I had to wait for my friends because I basically got pulled for 10 miles. Just a note, if you're ever in that position and you're riding behind a big thing, don't try to grab onto it without seeing what's ahead of you, because the way that cycling works and your balance, if you hold on to it, you will likely start to tip over. That's what I did. So if you're gonna hold on to it, you gotta hold on from the side. Just a tip to keep you safe. Don't try that at home, I don't recommend it. So luck or hard work, man, I think we have to work as if it all depends on us, but also realize that we're blessed, we're lucky, we have good timing, and if you work hard enough, you can make your own luck through hard work. But to say, it really kind of bugs me when I hear people say, "Oh no, man, I got all my stuff from hard work. I grew up, my parents weren't great. I grew up, I went to a bad school. All these bad things happened to me." But it's like, dude, you also did all of that in America in the year 2000. So I'd say that you're pretty lucky. You're not a slave somewhere. So it really kind of bugs me when people chalk it all up to hard work. Hard work makes so much of the difference, but there's like blessings and real things that we can't control that happen to us that we need to appreciate and be grateful for. So there it is. I'd love to hear your take on luck and hard work and what you think there. And thank you for being here, part of the channel. If you liked the video, please like, subscribe, and share with your friends. Maybe those that really feel that they're just super hard workers and don't give credit to anybody else. But I'll see you on the next video.